The human brain is undeniably a highly sophisticated, exceptionally capable organ. As demonstrated by our many incredible technical innovations, scientific discoveries, social institutions, cultural and aesthetic triumphs, among numerous other amazing accomplishments. Over the millennia, it has enabled us to build cities and nations from the bottom up, to produce works of art in the visual, literary, performing, and other arts, to develop marvels in the sciences, and to study the past and the present while imagining a wide range of potential futures. Additionally, the brain connects all of these businesses and makes them accessible to everyone throughout time and space. It is a remarkable organ that humans still possess. According to research, the human brain warms up when it functions, reaching a temperature of 104 degrees Fahrenheit, 40 degrees Celsius, as compared to the rest of the body's 96.8 degrees Fahrenheit, 37 degrees Celsius. Unusual heat signatures may point to brain injury or a problem, even though this temperature indicates a healthy brain. Female brains are somewhat warmer than male brains, perhaps as a result of the menstrual cycle, according to 4D maps of brain temperatures throughout the day. The study discovered that the average daily variance in the temperatures of the male and female brains was 1.8 degrees Fahrenheit, 1 degree Celsius, with cooler temperatures in the brain's outer portions. Older people's brains tend to run hotter than those of younger individuals because they tend to be colder at night and warmer during the day. Researchers have come to the conclusion that inhaled ultra-fine toxic air pollution particles can travel from the lungs into the bloodstream, invade the brain, and become embedded in its tissue, where the particles can stay longer than in any other organ, according to a research paper published online. The blood-brain barrier, defined by Harvard Medical School as a physical boundary between the brain and the circulatory system, which typically only admits small, vital molecules like oxygen and glucose through, appears to be the entry route. The likelihood of such invasive particles, such as calcium, iron, malate, and anatase titanium dioxide, causing neuroinflammation and severe cognitive impairment, alarmed the researchers. Condition known as prosopagnosia or face blindness is defined by the inability to recognize well-known faces. Patients with the syndrome are aware that they are seeing a face, but they are sometimes unable to identify whose face they are seeing, even when it is their own or a family member's face. Brad Pitt, a well-known person who experiences the disease, gives it a human face. He admitted that many individuals don't think he can identify or recognize their faces. He is therefore perceived by them as disrespectful, egocentric, and conceited. As a result, he has always felt extremely alone, even as a small child. Often, the illness begins to impair a person at birth. Is it possible to rewire the brain? The response appears to be perhaps. The treatment of significant depressive disorders, which frequently defy conventional medical therapy, may be psilocybin mushrooms. Indeed, psilocybin is referred to as a potential breakthrough therapy by the American Food and Drug Administration. It could be used to temporarily treat a number of conditions, including cluster headaches, anxiety, anorexia, obsessive-compulsive disorder, various types of substance abuse, and post-traumatic stress disorder once the substance has been transformed by the intestines into psilocin, a chemical with psychoactive properties. Psilocybin can free depressed people from the obsessive grip that negative, anxious, or scary thoughts and self-criticism have on them. Researchers believe that this promotes more adaptable thought and allows the brain's neurons to grow new dendrites, which enhances communication between brain cells and, in turn, helps to create and solidify new neural circuits. A psychedelic does not, however, work for everyone, warns Matthew Johnson, a professor of psychedelics and consciousness at Johns Hopkins Medicine. The stress and demands of modern life can damage the prefrontal cortex of the brain, resulting in frontal fatigue, a condition that increases a person's susceptibility to mental illnesses. For lowering stress and reestablishing balance in your life, one doctor proposes a 3-step therapy approach. First, be aware of the symptoms of frontal tiredness, which include difficulties focusing, losing words and details, difficulty multitasking, and expressing irritation or emotions. Dr. Rigo advises getting your hands dirty by doing crafts, cooking, producing art, playing an instrument, gardening, or undertaking a do-it-yourself activity. It is also advised to indulge the senses in the search of beauty. See, smell, hear, and taste everything life has to offer. Look into new foods, music, art, and especially the natural world. It's also advisable to engage in social connection. Talk with, question, greet, or converse with others. And not just those near to you, but individuals you see, work with, pass by, and wait in line with, the advice reads. He suggests better managing thoughts and feelings by engaging in meditation or other forms of distraction, reading thought-provoking material, and attempting to become less and less angry as his third method for relieving frontal exhaustion. Rego also advises avoiding technology and social media as much as you can. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was informative. Do comment, subscribe, and like if you want to see more interesting videos.